Hello, online crew, and welcome to today's live where I'm going to share with you 3 skills that if you master these 3 skills that I'm going to talk about today, you will definitely speed up your results on building a business on social media. So stay tuned because there's something that I want to share with you if you haven't seen the information about it so far, coming up next week that's going to help you learn these 3 skills. So how are you? Good to see you on live. If you are on with me live, say hello or watching the replay so I can give you a shout out after. If we haven't met before, my name is Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. So I'm just here. This is a bit of fun for our online crew community here of entrepreneurs, social sellers, direct sellers, network marketers, those in MLM. If you would like to build your business online, leverage social media, but do it in a way with modern strategies rather than the old school strategies, then you're in the right place. But what's something that's really important to me is to be a human before a marketer. So if that's something that's important to you, then you're definitely in the right place. So what I talk about here is a lot of skills and tactics and strategies to build a business online successfully. I'm in the industry with you. So everything that I'm teaching and training and talking about, I'm doing myself in my business. So just a couple of reminders. If you are in my coaching community, please go and watch the replay of the training that I did yesterday for you guys regarding goal setting and planning for the year coming. You have to set goals to get somewhere. There's a whole, that's a whole different conversation, but I mapped it out for you. I gave you a strategy. I gave you some examples that you could follow. So go and find that. Also on Clubhouse this week, we talked about activities and, things and strategies that you can do to get better results out of 2023. We're still in January. It's the time to think about what you can do differently moving forward, which brings me to today's conversation regarding sort of 3 skills. There's a lot of things that you obviously want to know to build and learn successfully, to build a business online on social media. But these 3 I'm going to talk about are 3 that you could possibly, if you need it, hone in on in 2023. So what skills do you think they are? If you're on live with me, just put something in the comments that you think, what's a skill that you really think you need to be successful that maybe you're not that good at now. We'll see if you guys come up with anything. But say hello if you're on. Hello, Brian. Lovely to see you on from Calgary. Good to see you here. I'm sure it's a lot cooler where you are than where I am here in Australia. But, say hello. I did forget to stream on Instagram again, but that's okay. I'll download this video and put it up on Instagram. I'm still not back in my normal routine yet. But just to share with you what these 3 things are, and there's some amazing training coming up that is available to you guys that is absolutely for free. So I want to share with you what that is, how you can access it, how you can make the most of it. But I also want to talk to you about free training and all the training that's out there and how it can absolutely completely overwhelm you. And I'm sure there's some of you that, you follow different people. They have different trainings that are available. They have all these things on and it's like, I can't keep up with it all. So let's have a little conversation around that as well. If you are here with me live, thank you, because I am live 2 hours earlier than I normally am. So I know a lot of people will miss this live because they haven't seen that. But I've got lots of calls on today and I'm hosting a webinar and all sorts of different things. So I am 2 hours earlier live than I normally am. So let me share with you these 3. Better tracking. Okay, tracking is, that's a good comment, Brian. You have to know your numbers. You have to track to follow up, all those kind of things. So it is a very important thing. But I'm going to share with you what the 3 biggest skills are. So this might be an area of focus for you for 2023 to get better at these 3 things. Okay. The first one is content. So that should be a no-brainer for most of you. You can't attract people to you on social media unless you've got content going out there. If you're not posting regularly, if you're not consistent, if you haven't learned how to do curiosity posts, you haven't learned how to do stories, you haven't learned how to do reels, you haven't learned how to do all those things, or you're not consistent with those things, or you don't have a good content plan, those kind of things, then how are you going to talk to more people? Content is everything on social media. If you want to rely on sort of more the cold market, people you don't know that well outside your warm market, and network with a lot of people on social media, you have to have really good content. So content is absolutely a strategy that you should hone in on. What types of content might be food for thought for you? What kind of content are you not very good at? Do you not really know how to put interesting stories out there? Do you not know how to write curiosity posts? Do you not know how to do TikTok? Do you not know how to do reels? Like, what type of content do you want to hone in on? Those kind of things. So all thing content. So content is number one. Two, from your content, you create conversations. Do you know what to say? Do you know how to lead a prospect to where you want them to go? Do you know how to identify a need that you can fulfill with a product of yours or a business opportunity or something like that? You have to learn how to talk to people on social media, not send those spammy messages. I got another one yesterday. I get them all the time. I'm sure you guys do too. But, having proper conversations, because conversations is what lead to opportunities for product sales and, people joining you in your business. So content is number one. Number two is conversations. Where do you lack in either of those, or is it both of those? Have you still not nailed down a good content plan? Then work on it. Make it a priority. Do you know that you lack the skills in saying the right thing to people on social media? Do you second guess yourself when you're talking to people on social media, when you're in Messenger, having conversations? Do you stop yourself raising your business because you don't want to be seen as somebody that's spammy? Like, do you really know how to have really good, valid conversations from the content that you put out there? Conversations, learning to have really good conversations is an absolute must. The third one, though, and this is where a lot of people lack a skill, and that's the conversion from the conversation. So you might get better at having conversations and, having chit chat with people and being in the building rapport zone and building friendship zone forever, but you never pop the question. You never identify somebody's need. You never turn the conversation into something that might help them, not something you can sell them, something that might help them. So that comes down to the language in the conversation, but do you know how to convert to a sale? How is your skill level in converting to the sale? So these three things are critical for your success in building a business online: content, conversations, and converting those conversations to a sale. Would you agree that, one of those, if not three of those, are skills that you need to improve in 2023? I want to know. So whether you're live or the replay, just say, yep, I could probably improve in all these three areas. So this is what is available to you. If you haven't seen it already from an email of mine or a post, I am participating in a masterclass in these three topics. So content, conversations, and conversion. So it's a free masterclass that starts next Monday. Free masterclass. Did you get that? Free masterclass starting next Monday, and it's called the Content, Conversation, and Conversion Masterclass. There are 28 speakers in a 14-day free masterclass that you have access to. Now, before I share more details with you, and hang with me because there's a whole lot of content that, like the topics that I want to share with you in a second. Here's what I want to share with you guys about, things like this, events like this. I've had people contact me and say, that sounds wonderful, but I'm so busy. I've got this on, I've got that on, this, and there's another free training, and I don't know if I can commit to this and whatever. Like, for one, it's free. Okay. People don't value free. If you had to pay for it, you'd probably value it and show up more. So there is that. But the fact that it is free, what I want to share with you is that out of these 28 speakers, a number of them are multiple $1 million earners. And they're giving you their tips of what's working now in content, conversations, and converting to the sale, what's working now in the industry for free. So although it's over 14 days and there's over 28 speakers, you've got the names of the speakers and the topics, which I'm about to read out to you. So you choose. You don't have to sit there for 14 days and listen to every single speaker talk about every single topic, because it may not be relevant to you. But the ones that are, If they're a multiple $1 million earner who's doing really good things in this space on those 3 skills that you need to learn, then why wouldn't you access this? Like, it's a no-brainer to me, but don't let it overwhelm you, because you don't need to attend everything that's free that's put in front of you, because that's what ends up overwhelming a lot of you. It's like, oh, there's this on and this on and this on and this. If it serves you and it's around skills you need to learn, go for it. It's free. If it doesn't, like a particular topic or a particular speaker, then don't listen on that particular day, but give yourself the opportunity to learn from people that are giving up their time for free to teach and train you. Okay. I'm one of the 28 speakers participating in this. I do not get anything out of this. I'm not promoting this to make any money or anything like this. I'm sharing this with you to give you the opportunity to get some really good training on these 3 skills that you might need to brush up on, but it's all free. Okay, I'm getting nothing out of this. There's no benefit to me to, promote you guys to listen to other people, other than I think this is a good thing for you guys to jump on. Just, don't overwhelm yourself with it. Listen to the speakers that, align with you with what you're doing right now. So I just want to run through what's available to you that you can listen to. So the art of communicating one to many. Okay, that's by Diane Hockman. If you don't know who Diane Hockman is in the industry, she's on everybody's stages speaking. Like, Diane is somebody you want to listen to. Okay, How to Crush It with Video with Mark Harbert. If you're already doing well with video, you're on regular live video, you've participated in many of my live video challenges, don't worry about that one. Okay, so choose what's relevant to you. We've got Attracting Your Next Ace on Instagram. So if you want to brush up on some Instagram training, that's from Caitlin Redding. How to attract high quality leads using YouTube. Is YouTube your thing that you want to learn in 2023? If so, we've got Richard Matharo talking about YouTube. See, like all the stuff that's going on, on the different platforms. So if it's not a platform that you're on, then don't listen to it. Okay. Rapport building, prospecting, and closing by Erin Birch. The Power of a Personal Brand by Cheryl Slacy. I don't know all these people, so I might pronounce their names incorrectly. If I have, I'm sorry. Online Success Made Simple by Doria Jackson Legagnua. Storytelling and Agitation Content by Rena Zaharov, if I pronounce that correctly. So something like storytelling in relation to content creation is really, really important. Learning how to tell a story rather than just sharing facts can make a big difference in attracting people to you online. Learning how to, get really good at storytelling. Creating content from your comfort zone, Stacey Hall. The ATM Method by John Melton. John Melton is a multi-million-dollar earner in this industry. So ATM Method, ad tag message. So that's about Facebook groups, how to utilize those. Content creation, planning, and scheduling. Do you need help learning how to schedule content? So that's by Robin Smith. How to enroll 3 to 5 new reps a month on LinkedIn. Is LinkedIn something that you want to learn? Then that's by Eric King. Converting and selling on the phone. Who talks on the phone anymore? But if you want to learn to convert on the phone sales, then Matt Richards is your man. Content frameworks that convert, so more on content by Ella Morgan. Taking Your Side Hustle Full-Time Faster by Dr. Bob Clark. The Power of Pinterest. So are you seeing in this, we've got Instagram, Facebook groups, we've got LinkedIn, we've got YouTube. It's all here and it's all free. Okay. The Power of Pinterest by Kim Ward. Building Community through short form video by Kate Higdon. Content creation spit it out, Helen. Multiplication. So multiplying content strategies by Lindsay Sewell. Content conversion and conversation and conversion secrets. So on all of these 3 topics that we're highlighting here, Laurie Hayes. Content that attracts ready-to-pay customers, Yolanda Kennelly. Build a Standout Brand Like a Boss by Kimberly Olson. Brand, Attract, and Monetize by Julie Burke. A few more. Using Reels to Attract Customers and Reps. That's by me because I'm participating in this. The 3 Pillars to Grow a Profitable Facebook Group by Julie Vance. More Sales from Your Facebook Group Disha, what up? So if you're, a little bit into Facebook groups, there'll be some training in here that's going to be helpful to you. Finding Your Unforgettable Story by Brenda Adleman. You Can't Sell to Everybody by Chris and Susan Beasley. Sales Process from Social Media to Close by Marina Simone. And there's more. So if you can't find something in all those speakers, and look at the platforms that are being covered, all of them, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, they're all mentioned. So what I'm recommending to you is, like, this year, get really focused about what you're concentrating on. 3 skills that you really want to hone in. There should be a focus: content, having conversations, learning how to move people like through the process, learning how to identify people's needs, all the things that I just talked about earlier. But then through that conversation, learning how to convert somebody from, maybe a stranger on social media to an actual close, to an actual, customer or a team member or something like that. If you can hone in on these 3 skills and on the platforms that you choose, this could be, you could get you just need 1 or 2, small golden nuggets to, come out of a training like this. And, that could benefit you really well. So I put it in the comments. Now, I noticed, because I'm live streaming in a few different places, when I post a comment, it posts on YouTube, which I'm live streaming in. It posts on my business page, but it doesn't post in my social media group for some reason. So I don't know if anyone's on that could copy this, or I'll do it after the live, actually. I've got 10 minutes before I've got to get on my next call. But I'm just posting the link now. So some of you will see this in the comments section. There's a link that went on my business page in YouTube. So I'll go back into my free social media group and post the link. That's how you can get access to the masterclass. It starts next Monday. It runs for 14 days. And over those 14 days is those 28 speakers, including myself, that is giving out all those free training. So I'm not saying to you, you need to sit on your computer for 14 days and listen to all 28 speakers. But if there's something there in the mix that you can listen to somebody on what's working now in the industry on one of those topics that can help you get better at content, conversations, or converting the conversation to a sale, then go for it. Go for it. As I said, I don't get anything out of this. There's no monetary gain for me for this, but there are really cool speakers in that lineup. Like Gavin, who's hosting it, has done an amazing job of getting 28 speakers together to provide all this content for free for all of you. Okay. So, the link is in the comments section. That's where you can register for free. As I said, it starts next Monday. That is the 14th? Is that no. 16th. What's the date next Monday, guys? Yeah, 16th of January. Okay, if you're watching this replay later. So just opt in for it, and then you can access the information for free. I think Gavin's got on there an upgrade if you want to get the recordings. That's completely your choice. You don't have to pay for anything, but if you want the recordings, that's a choice. I don't get anything out of that either. This is not a monetary gain for me, but it's really cheap anyway. So, that's a choice that you can make. Okay, so don't miss that opportunity. But again, don't let free training overwhelm you. What I recommend that you do in 2023 when things come up, even stuff that I do, I'm going to be doing boot camps coming up, more video challenges, things like that. Just think in the moment, does this serve me with what I need to learn right now? Do I need to get better at content? Do I need to get better at conversations? Do I need to get better at converting from a conversation to a sale? If that's a yes, opt in for this free masterclass. See what the speakers are on what day. Listen to the ones that serve you, that you need, and just don't listen to the rest. Okay? So there is an amazing amount of information out there that's free. That can benefit you, absolutely, but it's, don't get overwhelmed by it and think you need to know everything, because you don't. Because what that turns into, and I come across this all the time, people listen to training, and they don't do any action. So you end up 12 months down the track and you've listened to a lot of training. You've spent a lot of time learning how to build your business, but you haven't actually earned an extra dollar in your business because you're not doing the do. That's not what we want for you. We want you to learn some skills that serve you at the time, put it into action, so then you can actually get the end result. Agreed. So I hope that you, you find that beneficial. It's your choice to opt into that free masterclass. But if you do, look through the list of, speakers and just watch what is going to serve you and see if you can get a couple of little golden nuggets out of it. And I hope that helps you. Okay. So this is my last live video of the week. So it's actually Friday here in my part of the world in Australia. So I hope you have an amazing weekend. It's awesome to be back in the chair, back in the routine. Now that I've done all my holidays and been away and stuff like that, I am going and traveling to America in just under 2 weeks. I think it is. So I'll share that experience with you as well. So I haven't actually finished traveling for January, but I'll keep you posted on all of that. But back to normal schedule next week, normal lives, great training coming. I want to talk to you guys about AI. I want to talk to you guys about TikTok. There's lots of great things coming that I want to share with you that I think is really going to help you in your businesses this year. Okay. So thank you for joining me live or anyone on the replay, and I'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.